if I don't get to 1,000 subscribers by December 31st, 2021, I'm ditching the whole fucking thing. I'm getting rid of all my social media. I'm definitely getting rid of this dumb YouTube thing because I invest way too much time for 15 subscribers.
Well, you guys better get on and subscribe because my dude here is just going to quit, and that's like not cool.
Yeah,
so,
God damn it. Tell the people,
Tom. Don't do that. That's horrible. Just subscribe. It's not that hard. Hit the damn bell, too.
Corner, bottom left. Wait, maybe it's on this side. I think it's this corner. Go ahead and like hit the little subscribe button. What do we got to do?
One of these two. You
one of them. One of these corners. Hit the bell. Hit the subscribe. Because I got a goal, and I need you guys to help me get there. Record. Meeting is recording is stopped. Hang on 1 second. Oh, no. I'm recording. All right, cool.
Awesome.
I got some questions for you.
Well, I got some answers. Let's hear it.
Well, first off, tell the people your name.
I am Dominic Milam. I go by Desirex when it comes to most of my videos that I do on YouTube and stuff like that.
Desirex, so they can find you on YouTube and any Instagram, any other socials that you want to shout out or anything like that?
I do have TikTok at Desirex Official.
All right. You tote guns.
Yep. I love guns.
Yeah, you consider yourself a little bit of a liberal.
Yeah. I share views from both sides of the spectrum, pretty heavy, but yeah, I lean more towards leftist views. Sure.
And you program computers in your day job?
I do product testing for gaming motherboards and graphics cards and stuff like that. VR.
And you like metal music.
I am a metalhead, yes.
However, what I heard from you is a little hip hoppy.
I'm tired of all the dishonesty, y'all really bother me. It is so common for all to be so full of shit, it's like comedy, honestly. Whatever happened to modesty?
That is true.
And one of your big influences, you say, is Tom MacDonald?
Yeah, man. I got put on with Tom MacDonald. The first time I heard him, I heard his song White Boy. And my first thought was, man, this dude is stupid. You can't say this.
The white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh, you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black.
Like, what are you doing? And then, like, he came out with a song called Fake Woke.
You're white and you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings.
Yeah, if I dove down the Tom MacDonald rabbit hole and actually caught, the gist of his message and was blown away by the fact that he came from nothing, did it all himself, fully independent, has made this huge following, and is so ballsy to just go out and say, all the stuff that he does with the purest of intentions. And people, like I did initially, take it the wrong way. And he gets so much hate for it, but then you have all these people that absolutely admire his work because of it. He just has no filter. Like, he's not afraid to say anything.
Yeah. I mean, do you kind of see yourself in your music the same type of way where you don't have much of a filter and you're just going to kind of give the people what's on your mind?
Yeah. That's a big thing as to what I intend to do in that clip. That I had sent you, it's so common for all to be so full of shit. It's like comedy, it's referencing just how people do no research on, things that they stand for, and they just blindly follow what the internet says and everyone else's opinions without doing any research on the subject at all. And they speak with their foot in their mouth constantly.
Tell me, I mean, like, if you're me or if you're watching us and you want to, you're kind of talking to your folks, well, like what kind of research should folks be doing to make themselves a little bit more aware of political views, polarized views, whatever you want to call these things that we have nowadays?
The biggest one is definitely statistics. Numbers typically do not lie. I would also say like looking into, different articles, not just one, but multiple, but even those are extremely biased. So you really just have to kind of dive in and find information that you can comprehend the best. And like an instance with Tom MacDonald, he says certain things and everybody takes it the wrong way because they don't understand what he's trying to portray. And that happens all the time with politics and, just everything going on in today's society. He was 28 when his song Dear Rappers blew up all over Facebook. And it sparked a lot of like controversy. And he actually took #1 spot on Billboard several times, beating out Eminem, Cardi B, and
all the usual suspects.
Yep. And that to me, that's just, it's mind blowing, the interview that I watched with him about his uprise of his career, he had a half of a cigarette, went out on his porch, wrote a song by the time he was done with that cigarette, and went in and told his girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller, I think I have the song that's going to change our lives. And he bummed, I think it was like $1,100 off of friends and family to use to pay to get his video advertised on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And overnight, it just blew up into this huge monstrosity of mixed responses.
Yeah, that's kind of like, it's one of those things where the cream rises to the top, right? Because I just got turned on to him like recently, last few weeks. Spotify, they recommend songs, put me on to him. Yep. And now he's kind of in my regular rotation now.
Oh yeah, I listen to his music every day, man. And he just recently put out a new album that's a lot different than the stuff he's normally doing, and I dig it. Dude is multi-talented. He can switch his genre fairly well, but keep it, the base root with hip hop and do a lot of cool things with it. And that's something I intend.
Oh, go ahead. I think you're about to answer my question. My question was about to be, is that what I'm going to expect from you once I hear a little bit more of your music, where it's like, this sort of genreless thing that's begun to happen, where you're kind of mixing more hip hop and more metal/rock?
Oh, absolutely. I grew up listening to like new metal, like Korn, Slipknot, that kind of stuff. And I've always loved the idea of like rock rap, Hollywood Undead, stuff like that. So that's a huge thing for me because I grew up playing guitar. My dad was one of the top rated drummers in the state, as I was growing up. So, I picked up drums, everything like that. And
so did you play in bands and everything growing up? How do you kind of get started with where you're at?
See, I did play in a couple bands back in high school. My dad was actually our drummer, which is really weird. But
now if he's a good drummer, right? If you need somebody, you need somebody.
He's good, man. He is good. But yeah, just playing in different bands. We had our own studio for a while, and me and my father have kind of fallen out, and he gave me the studio and then sold over half of it, everything I needed to actually operate it. That I spent my entire stuff. Yeah, I spent my entire 4 years of high school coming home instead of doing homework, sitting in the studio and learning how to run Pro Tools and stuff. So, but that's where it all really started. As a kid, I always played guitar, learned everything by myself, by ear, taught myself how to read tab. I can't read sheet music.
It's all more difficult.
Yeah, and it just turned into something, it's always been a part of my life growing up, watching my dad play shows. Like my dad, Boba Flex, the metal band, they used to open for my dad's band back in the day. We used to have Boba Flex. They came over to our house at one point. I'm not going to get into all that, but yeah, it was, my whole life has been based around music. And I stopped doing it when my daughter was born to focus on being a father and everything. Yeah. And now that she's almost 3 years old, you know, it's a little bit easier for me to get back into doing music. And now I have 2 sons as well, from my fiance. She has 2 boys, so we're busy.
So you're like a family guy. This is going to be tough if you actually got to go on the road and deal with temptation. Is that going to be difficult or what?
The temptation, nah, man. I used to be, you know, heavy into drugs and partying and girls and everything, and that really settled down over the past few years. And you know, I asked my fiance to marry me either this year or last year, but and my whole life revolves around my family. If I have to go out on tour, my family's coming with me. Like, there's no question about it.
Well, hey, I mean, that's one way to keep the temptation in check.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let me ask you this: you're a dad. You don't look
Yep.
like a conventional dad. You're not you know, I don't know, pick some TV dad. I was about to say Bill Cosby, but nobody's really liking him right now.
No.
Clearly you're not. Tell me a dad joke. Give me a good one. Make me laugh.
Oh man,
I'm putting you on the spot. I'm putting you on the spot. Come on, Dominic. I know you got something for me. Bring fire.
I have so many of these, but you put me on the spot. No. Oh,
Take
man.
a second. I can edit. I can edit our timeout. Take a second.
All right. Oh. Now I can't think of any. I hate this. Let's see.
All right, let me tell you one. How about this? I'll get you started. Something tells me I'll jog your memory with one. All right,
Yep.
You ready?
Let's hear
What kind of? Oh wait, I forgot. All right, the punchline is booby, but I can't remember what the beginning of it is. What kind of? I can't remember. I remember the punchline. I don't remember the setup.
Mouth, dumbass.
We're gonna look up some because this is actually how I got most of my dad jokes.
Oh.
I can find my favorite ones.
Do you actually tell these to your children or what?
I do, and my fiance hates it.
Well, like your dad. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, just not tell dad jokes? Isn't that part of the?
Oh no, I got one. I got one.
Give it to me.
All right, here we
Hit me with it.
All right, so do you know why the blind man fell down the well?
Why?
He couldn't see that well.
Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna. All right, let's do this again. Tell me another one, and this time I'm gonna try and not laugh at you. How about that?
All right.
You need a visceral reaction from me.
Since we're doing this one, I'm gonna look it up to find one that's really funny. Just
Go
try
for it.
it
Give me
to
one.
see if you will not laugh.
All right, go ahead.
All right, buddy. What's brown and sticky?
What?
A stick.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh.
Give me another one.
What do you call a pudgy psychic?
What?
A fortune teller.
Wait, I'm not supposed to laugh. All right, wait, that ain't funny. It's a dad joke. Give me one more and I'm going to try and be stoned. I'm just going to be poker faced. Like, you're not going to make me laugh unless it's fucking funny.
My wife asked me to stop singing Wonderwall. I said maybe.
Cause maybe.
First off, look, I know you're younger than me, but I feel like there's about 10 people that are watching this that are going to get that, and they're all older than I am. You do realize that, right?
I used to play the hell out of that song on guitar back in the day.
Yeah? Are you a big Oasis fan or what?
Couple songs, mostly just Wonderwall,
This sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.
but
Mostly just Wonderwall. Mostly just the one song of that one album that everybody knows about before they broke up and before they hated each other.
Yep, pretty much, yep. Because my whole life, I was raised on Metallica, Pantera.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a big.
Slipknot.
That's a left turn to Oasis from Metallica and Pantera.
Yep. But having a dad that's a metalhead who was really big in the metal scene back in the early 2000s, that's what you grow up with.
Well, this is awesome. I'm kind of out of questions.
This sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.